Hi guys, I know I'm really behind, but do you know what? The beautiful thing about Defember prompts is they're not Christmas related, so I can do them whenever. But I did want to come on and do Nature's Fairy. So that was actually day 19, and I've recycled fairy, and that was day 20 of Defember. Don't forget to check it out. All the videos are still up, even though it's finished. And I've put up the others, so I really wanted to do recycled fairy. I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure I'm going to do the final 4, but it is what it is. So let's get started with recycled fairy. Now, I've tried not to watch too many videos because, you know, you try and do something, but I have caught out of the corner of my eye, and I did watch Barbara's at 49 Dragonflies. I think we're doing something similar, so it is what it is. Let's just get on with it. So I decided I'm going to use, because it's recycled, I'm going to use a tag, and I think this one's going to do, and I think I'm going to use it this way around. So I'm going to do a fairy on a tag, guys. And then what I did, so I did this off camera, but I'll just try and show you. Where is it? So I have this gorgeous stamp. It's just a silicone one. I don't know. I picked it up somewhere. I can't tell you who it's by or anything like that, so I'm sorry about that. But I love this one. I love the fact that it's more body positive. You know, too many things are perfect. And what I did was I took some packaging from a bag from where I get my vegan sushi, and I stamped her body, because I just want the top bit, onto some of that packaging. You can see it's from here, and there we go. And I cut her out, and then I had a scrap of paper, scrapbooking paper, and again I stamped. I kind of did what I did when I used to do my Prima dolls. I used to do those a lot. I love Prima dolls. And I'm going to just, firstly, let's just ink around this a little bit. Let's lose some of that white edge. Yeah, I'm going to just ink around this, and then this is going to be her bodice, the top, and then I'm going to make her dress out of bits, or the bottom of her dress out of bits. So we're going to glue that on. And whilst this is drying, I'm trying to match it all up. Whilst this is drying, I might actually cut that bit of her leg there, because I think I want the dress will fit better. So whilst that's drying, we're going to work on this tag. Now this is just from some packaging. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover it in, again, it's recycled. So I'm going to get some of my scraps. I love scraps of music paper and book page and all that kind of thing. And we're going to collage on the back of here. And the thing is, guys, like, you've seen me doing this a million times. But this is what I like. And also, it may fit in with some of my other pieces that I've made during this Defember. I'm going to put that down, which is why I wanted this on the front, because actually you could still write on the back of there. We could actually leave it as is. You know, where is my, here it is, my bone folder. So we're going to do that. I'm not even thinking too much about it, because I'm going to gesso over this, guys. So I'm not too worried about it. And plus my fairy is going to take up most of this tag, but I wanted her to. I wanted her to be the focus. So I'm not going to worry too much. And let's just put another piece here, because again, it's going to be in the background. I just want to cover up the back of it and give a little bit of interest to the page. I really need to find my glue book. That's what I need to find. Of all the things, I found everything. Why have I not found that? Well, everything except my paintbrushes and my glue books. I mean, seriously. And I also have, oh, this is fun. I mean, it's going to get covered, but it's fun. I also have some embossed pieces that I also want to put on the back here that I'll then glue over. Let's put it this way. Again, we're not going to see it. The fairy's going to be there, so I'm not too worried about anything. Just using up my scraps, guys. Using up my scraps. Now, this will be difficult because I don't have one of these punches. So I'm going to try and kind of work around it, but I may have to just leave some of the top. And you know what? That doesn't matter either. I don't mind that. So we'll do that. Yeah. Just one of those things. So I do have to catch up with quite a few videos now. I didn't want to do too many when I hadn't done my own. I'm a bit like that when I've seen things. I don't, unless I'm really struggling with a prompt, I don't want to watch everyone's and then think, oh, I can't make that because so-and-so's made that, you know? Which I know is silly because you can still make it because it'll still look different, which is case in point what I'm doing here. As I said, I saw 49 Dragonflies do something similar with a digital. I wanted to use one of my stamps. Just going to leave that there because it's going to get thingied anyway. Okay, and the other bits that I've got, I have, where's the embossed bits? Did I put them in here? No. I have some embossed papers. They're just little pieces. That's what I wanted. So that's cute. I wanted that because it will give me some texture underneath the what's the word? Gesso. That's the word I'm looking for, guys. So that'll give me some texture. And also what I wanted was I cut out some flowers from a tea bag box. So yeah, these are actually from the back of a tea bag box. And I was thinking I might stick these on too on the back, because again, it will give us some texture when we Mod Podge. So I'm going to do that too. Not Mod Podge. Please ignore that. When we gesso. Let's just get on with the gessoing, Belle, and then you'll remember what it is you're supposed to be doing. So yeah, I just wanted to use these because I'm recycling them from, and it doesn't matter that they're blending in because they're going to be gessoed over anyway, but you'll kind of get the shape of them. I thought I had a little bit more embossed papers. I do. Here we go. I've got this one here, and I'm thinking of putting a bit of that down at the bottom. Again, you won't actually see much of it at all, but it's all about building up that background and that texture. And then we are going to put our beautiful fairy on there and start building her. Well, we've got to gesso it first. So we will do that. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to do the other ones, but never say never. I was thinking maybe in the new year I might just do them and see how I feel. Right, let's get, do you know what? Let's get this piece of card. Let's just use this because then I can gesso on it. I just got some plain white gesso. I like this one. If you are here in the UK, I always normally get mine from the Works, but you know, you can pick it up everywhere. So let's just do that. And I don't mind that some of it might be picked up on the back as well as I'm moving it to put it on there. Doesn't bother me. It's about recycled. And if I really want to, I will put tea stain paper on the back as well. Now, because this is embossed card, I'm just making sure it's got into all the little nooks and crannies. Same with these flowers. Making sure it's got in, but nothing's kind of caught in those edges. You know, we haven't got a build-up of gesso in those edges. And I am going to stencil as well. So, you know, just really want it on here. Let's bring the background together and dull it down. And again, the fairy will be the focus. I just wanted some interest on the background. Like so. Like so. I mean, I could do another layer, but I don't need another layer. So that's all good. So if I move that off here now. Turn it over. Yeah, there's a little bit. I don't mind that. Oh, I literally just cleaned this. Anyway, so that's what it looks like. So yes, I know there's some bubbling there. Doesn't matter. It will dry. And it's just kind of blended it all in, but we've got some of that embossing. So I'm going to quickly dry this and then I'll be back. Okay, guys. So that is dried now. So we are going to make her the focus. Our beautiful fairy. And I have these dragonfly wings. These were gifted to me years ago by a dear friend who sadly is no longer with us. And I don't know whether I want to use the double or whether I just want to use, like it's stuck on there, but I might be able to pull it off, pull the wings off without ripping them. And I also thought dragonfly wings I thought were quite appropriate because of 49 dragonflies. I mean, they're just iridescent. They're so pretty. Do they go into the background a little bit? Maybe, but we're going to do some stenciling. So again, using recycled, this is from a game that we got over the Christmas period, and this is from a shirt that someone got on the Christmas period. And we have mainly greens and things, but I was wondering if I wanted just a little bit of pink. Just a little bit, nothing too in your face. It's mainly greens, but I don't know. I might want a little bit of pink or a different kind of green. I don't know. Let's see. This is pickled raspberry. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try it out on something white because I want to see just how bright that is. And she's going to go there, and the first thing I want to do is maybe in the background do a green in the background. I've got evergreen bough. We have peacock feathers. That's too bright. That's blues. We could have some. No, I don't like those. I'm trying to use my little ones because I've got loads of little ones and I don't use them that much. But now I'm looking and I'm thinking, no, I didn't like any of those. So I'm just looking through. So we've got some bundled sage that might be quite nice, and actually some worn lipstick, and I think they're the ones I'm going to go for now. So let's do the bundled sage in the background with this weird circle thing that we got from a game that we had to pop out some tokens. I really like that. it's so funny because now in my house, everyone's like, oh, Mum, could you use this? And could you use this? My partner does it all the time, bless him. I think it might have been his shirt that this other white bit came out of. And he was like, oh, I saw this. And I thought, oh, you might be able to use that as a stencil. It's like, yes, I probably could. So, yeah, so that's just popped out from a game piece. You can see we've got the dots. And then I want to use this kind of just random. Oh my God, that's really pink. Let's push that down a bit more. It just leaves some marks. It actually shows up better in real life than it's showing up on camera. I think I might want some down the side here. See? So yeah, this was just from a shirt. And he said, oh, I've got quite a few of them, so you can use them. And then once one of them is kind of ruined from the inks or whatever you're going to use it for, then let's try and match these up. Then at least you got more that you can use. I was like, yeah, that's cool. I did love the way my family are just like, yeah, Mum, look, we found this. Can you use this in your craft? Can you use this for a stencil? I think I'm very lucky in that way. But yeah, they always think. So yeah, this was from a game, recycled. This was from a shirt, recycled. But I am going to ink around it in walnut stain because I know it's got brighter colours on, but I just want to dull it down a little bit. But I just thought it was a bit of fun. And it kind of links back to the last prompt that I did, where I did pink as a really bright colour on it. Ah, okay, that's cute. Okay, so we're going to put her wings. We're going to put her about there. I may also colour her hair, but I don't know yet. Let's add the wings onto her back, and then I can do this. So yeah, I wanted to use these because I've been hoarding them a little bit. And also, I just thought they worked well. It gives the iridescence of a fairy's wing, whilst also reminding me of Louisa Heinzel. And because whenever I do any stenciling in that, because obviously she is now on Tim Holtz's team, it always reminds me of Louisa now. And the wings for 49 dragonflies. So there is our beautiful fairy, our recycled fairy. I want the wings to actually move. These are double layered, so I want those to move like that and shine. Okay, and now I have loads of bits here. I used the rest of that packaging because it had this beautiful green, and I cut a load of leaves out of it. And also I have my tea bags, and I opened that up and cut some leaves out of there. So again, recycled, guys. And I just have loads and loads of leaves and bits and flowers, and they're all from recycled bits. Even these leaves are cut out of my tea bag box. And the flowers are cut out of another tea bag box. I don't think I'm going to use those flowers. They're the ones I've got in the background. But we are going to get sticking some of these things down. Where's the really long ones? Right, we got this one. So I'm thinking I may put that there. Now let's put these here. So these are going to be her dress. What I'm mainly going to do is I'm mainly going to stick the tops to begin with, because I'm going to fill in underneath. And some of them I'm going to have to cut the stalks off with, because I haven't given her a skirt. We're just going to make it completely out of the leaves. Here. Like so. And then we've got this fun one. It's a bit of a different. This is from the tea bag. So yeah, I just wanted to use these because that's all recycled. So the card behind is recycled. The things we've done the stenciling with is recycled. I suppose you could say the book pages are recycled because they're old ones, they're scraps. Let's have something on here, like a different one. So I'm going to cut. You can see this has quite a large stalk. I don't want that. Yeah. So they're kind of recycled. So when you're thinking about stencils and that, guys, you don't always just have to buy. I mean, obviously, there are so many stunning stencils out there that we would all kind of... I want some of this shimmer as well under the skirt. Like, I feel like, yes, I want some of that because it just adds some shimmer. There's so many stunning stencils out there, guys, that we all kind of go, oh, that's beautiful, I want it. But also look around your house. See what you have. Have a look at packaging. See what could work, what could make fun shapes, you know? Like that fitted under there a minute ago when I did it. Why is it not fitting now? Let's move that back over. All right, you're just not going underneath. You're not playing for me. I don't understand why, but there we go. So I just wanted a little bit of shimmer on her, but we are going to cover that with another leaf. I might even turn it the brown side up. Because we have a lot of green on here, so we could have a bit of brown. So yeah, have a look around, have a look at fun packaging. Often when you take packaging apart, when you then cut shapes and things out of it, it looks completely different to what you thought it looked to begin with. Oh my gosh, it's got so dark in here, guys. Hold on. I don't even know if that helped, but there we go. Now, where did that little bit? I've got this little iridescent one here. Look at the sparkle on that. Let's just glue some of that. It looks like it's going to rain from nowhere. I say from nowhere. It's that time of year. Of course it's from somewhere. Just going to put that under. I just want some bits that stand out and sparkle. We've got another one of these, so we can put this on top. Just layering up her dress. But yeah, so have a look around your house, see what you've got, see what might work, like, see what you can have fun with. I've got a couple of these, so I can actually do different shapes, like with the circles and that. Got this fun piece that could literally just go on top over here. Okay. Let's put it underneath one of the leaves a little bit. Like so. And I really wanted to use some of these leaves as well because I thought they'd go quite well and just kind of hide underneath to finish off the skirt a little bit. You really can't see much at all. And then here, there's another one. I think I might just hide that under this a little bit. So it just adds a little bit of something down the bottom there, covering up some of the white space underneath, like here, because otherwise it makes it look like she has no legs. We don't want that. I mean, maybe she doesn't, you know. There are differently abled people out there, so it doesn't matter. Add one over here. I'm literally just layering this up as such. And again, these were from my tea bag box. So I've used bits from a tea bag box, from a paper bag. Also had some of these flowers, but I don't know if I want them on there. I feel like they're too big. Yeah, I feel like they're too big. Under here. We have another one of these. There's also brown that I could add. Brown, or do I want it green? Maybe even more green. Just on top. Now there's lots of this that isn't stuck down, but that can get done. So there's her beautiful skirt. Now I also have some of these little sticky bits, and they're in this kind of brown. I think I'm going to leave it there because I want these to kind of dry, and I want to go in and stick them all down, and then I will be back and we'll finish it off. Okay, so I just stuck those down so they weren't moving as much, and now I want to take some of these. They're on, I believe they're on, let's get them out. I believe they're on like, yeah, they're all stuck together. Like so. So I kind of wanted them to almost be like a belt along her skirt to just give that edge a bit of a neater edge. Like so. And I'm going to actually add another two there. So let's do that. Let's take those off and add them really fiddly to here. To turn them the right way, Belle, that would help, wouldn't it? Oh, come on. Right, not those ones. Let's cut two more. In fact, let's just stick them down like that and then cut them. That would be much easier, wouldn't it? Like so. And then I'm going to do another one on top. So I feel like it needs a double belt. Oh, she's such a pretty fairy. Like so. Right, let's move those. We don't need those. Could make them as her necklace, actually. I will think about that. So yeah, so that's her belt, guys, which is really pretty. And I have these gems. They have these beautiful like brown and green hearts, but now I'm looking at it, I'm wondering if it's too much. I want the brown one. Let's just pull them off and like see. Could put it there. I wanted it here. So that's what the brown one looks like, which picks up the brown here and some of the brown in the leaves. And then let's see what the green one looks like. Do you know what? I think I prefer the... Oh my goodness. I feel like I prefer the green. So we're going to go with the green. Just there. Like so. So there's our beautiful fairy. So we'll go with the green. I also had this You Will Find Me Among the Trees, which I thought, this is from a Release the Crafting Word digital. And I thought this, we might be able to put this on somewhere. Even just up here. I don't know. Let's scruff it up a little bit. then we might be nearly finished. I was going to do her hair, but I don't think I want to. I think I like it as is. You will find me among the trees. Or we could have it down here as part of her skirt. I don't like it there. How about here? I feel like if I was going to put it anywhere, it'd be here, but then we're getting rid of all that pink. But I quite like that. Let's really scrunch it up. Give it some character. You will find me among the trees. Don't know, guys. Kind of like it, but I feel like it needs something. Maybe I could do some stenciling over the top of it. So I just feel like it needs something. Okay, let's glue it down and then work from there, shall we? You will find me among the trees, because I feel like she's a tree fairy. You know, maybe she picks up all the leaves that have fallen from the trees and turns them into something. I want this to have some texture. You'll find me among the trees. Then let's get this back with the pink and then just add a little bit more stenciling just there. Oh, not so much over the word. I want that off. But yeah, I feel like that is much, much better. And now looking, I feel like I want a little bit, we can't really see any green circles over here. So I just want a little bit of the green circles on this side, because they're on this side with the pink. Just want a little bit here. Like that. You'll find me among the trees. Just wondering if I want some of that. I think I do. So that's roughly about there. You can go across the top. Then it kind of ties the fairy in as well. Okay guys, so I think that's it. I think that's my recycled fairy card. I really like it. Again, I've been making things that aren't always my style this time, but yeah, it's strange. It's almost like it's things that are my style, like the embossing and the stenciling, but I've been using sometimes colours or techniques I haven't tried before. And her wings, I mean, they're just so iridescent. I really hope that's picking up. I don't know if it is, but they're completely movable. Yeah, so I really like that, guys. So this is my recycled fairy. So we've recycled a tag, we've recycled scraps of book paper, we've used tea bags, tea bag boxes and paper bags to cut the die cut pieces out and to stamp the fairy onto and cut her out. And then we've used recycled pieces that would normally be thrown away from gifts to use as the stencils. I feel like I still want more stamping or something in the background. I'm having a look to see. I've got a crackle stamp. Could use the crackle stamp. Let's see if that'll help. I don't know. I just feel like there's still something not quite complete. So I'm just going to use my VersaFine Vintage Stepia and this stamp. Oh yeah, that's adding a little bit more for me. And I'm using the sepia because I don't want black on this. Let's lift her wings. And this kind of reminds me of the bark of a tree, like the brown of the bark. Let's do it on the word as well, because it just adds to it. Yes, okay, I much prefer that now. It was just missing something. It was quite stark and white for me. And now you can see it just adds, and even on this bit, it just adds a little something. And it's picked up on the embossed pieces down the bottom. So, yes, I really like that now. Right, that's what it needed, yes. Might still had a Tim Holtz rub on, but we'll see. So I've used lots and lots of recycled pieces, and that is day 20 of Defimember, guys, and possibly the last one I will be doing. I really enjoyed this. Please do check out my playlist, as well as there's still loads of time to go and check out everything else and what everyone else is doing. And remember, you can do these pieces anytime during the year. In fact, they might be great to put in a jar and pull out the prompts when you may be struggling or have lost some crafty mojo or just want to do something different. And you could pull out the prompts during the year. That's what I might do with the final 4. But let me know what you think down below. Oh, it is so cute. And thank you so much for watching. And I will be back soon with, I think I'm going to show all the pieces in a quick little video together. So bye for now, guys.